Welcome in, beautiful souls. The energy's high tonight. So this is kind of like a late night reading. And I just have this, I don't know, it's really funny. It's been making me laugh while I was setting this up because there is something going on in the energy that is very powerful. And I think you guys are going to be, I don't know, making big moves or you're doing something out there. And I just love it because there's, they, okay, so the past few days, every time I've been out on a walk, and this is like the 7-7 portal too. So I think everything is going to change after this because leading up to this, and my ear has been ringing for like days now. It's driving me nuts. Anyway, every time I've been out walking, they keep showing me everything orange. So they showed me 3 orange butterflies. They showed me an orange dragonfly, which I don't remember ever seeing an orange one before. They even showed me an orange spider, and I have never seen an orange spider. My ears are ringing like crazy. And I think you're some kind of trailblazer. And they kept showing me, this card kept popping out of the deck, the sacral chakra here. So, and then with the fertility card come out at the bottom, I have a feeling like you are birthing something new. There's something very unexpected or good fortune and some kind of spiritual cleansing that's going on. There's like some kind of transition into a new life phase. The spider is about embracing your true self and pursuing your passions, and that you're manifesting your dreams, and you're doing with all doing it with determination. Like everybody is like like locked in, and they're just doing it. And I think everybody's just really tired of waiting. They're tired, sick and tired of just waiting for the world to change. And every time I say certain words, my ear just rings even louder. The butterflies, of course, that's all about transformation. And I've never seen orange butterflies before. I saw 2 little ones and then a really big one. So I thought it was pretty cool. And then, the orange butterflies, they're about, again, transformation, about some kind of a creative awakening and divine guidance. And that you're having like a lot of joy in the present because you're also being very adaptable. And I don't know if it's because like you're seeing the world in a whole different way now. And with this sacral too, the sacral is all about, like going with the flow of your desires, and your creative power is like stimulated, and that manifest your success and your abundance. It all like comes from there. That's where your passion is. Also it's about like your sensuality too. And that's again where I saw an orange dragonfly, because that's, your passion, your vitality, and your sensuality. And then with the fertility, but I don't think it has to do, I mean, it could have to do with like a romantic partnership, but I don't really get that because I keep getting, and it's funny because everything keeps coming out about Aries and Mars and the first house. And the first house is all about, well, it corresponds with Aries, which is funny enough because like Aries is the first zodiac in the sign. And then also it is, the first house is the first in the houses, right? So the first house is all about like self. It's all about how you, value yourself, how you view the world, how the world views you. Also, and then it came out like with the planet Mars came out, and the Mars again, like that's all about being like a self-assured leader and having confidence and being passionate and being fearless. And the Aquarian sign came out, which made me laugh because that's about being a free thinker. They're also, it's like the healer kind of energy. Also, it's about, Aquarians are always a few steps ahead. And this doesn't mean you're an Aquarian or an Aries, or this is just the energy that they want me to, talk about in this reading. So The Aries or the Aquarians, they are always a few steps ahead of others, and they have a rebellious heart. And you know, with that, with the Aries coming out, it's telling me a lot that, because Aries, the thing with Aries is that they are such strong leaders, and their energy, it's heavy male too, and Aries is ruled by Mars. Or Mars is actually, yeah, Mars rules Aries. So, and then with Aquarian, that is ruled by Uranus. Now, Uranus is like is a disruptor and breaking down systems, and you know, because Aquarians are rebellious, so they don't like authority. So I think that what's going on is a lot of people, and then I pulled out this deck that I've never used in a reading before, and I've had it for a few months, and I just haven't done anything with it. And what I pull out on the very bottom, I shuffled it, and then I flipped it over. On the very bottom of the deck was the first house with Sun in Aries. And I had to laugh. I burst out laughing because I'm just like, what is going on with all this energy? And my ears are ringing like crazy. And then I pulled out my dimension deck here. And on the bottom, well, I shuffled it and then I cut it. So on the bottom, we have the promise of future success brings fruitful pleasure and happiness. The 10, the damson tree rewards. So I really believe that the energy has shifted. And it's like, and it's going to be amazing. And then this deck I shuffled, and on the bottom, it was like the 3 heart of ascension. So I believe that so many people have ascended into this new energy. What was that? Oh, my cat did a little weird screamy thing. So I'm going to move some of these aside, and we're going to get this reading going to find out what's really happening in the energy. Of course, Cat wants to go out. Hold on. There's the door open a crack. It's late, so I don't want to be too loud, but I've been so giddy I can't help it. Okay. So I'm going to move these aside here. See what we have. Okay, should check the bottom, but I forgot. Okay, well, we have that on the bottom. It looks like a Merkaba with a flower in it. Okay, let's see here. Grief. Oh. Look at that. The number 48's on the top, and then I cut it on number 49. Ooh. These are all the cycles. Yeah, there's a new cycle. You know, that reminds me of the Kundalini. And again, this is about masculine and the feminine. Okay. I'm going to set this aside. Pretty sure this is all about the different moon cycles. That was 2 cards there for a second. Okay, I'm going to keep these 2 here. Is there another one? Dynamic, another triangle. Okay, the frequency of dynamics supports our ability to harmonize between layers and aspects of different origins and frequency. It helps us to put together a reality that is made up of many different elements, both familiar and completely new, with ease, grace, and great joy. Yeah, I'm telling you that the whole, I know that's what's going on. I know that's what's happening. Some things out of the way here. Ooh, it's like lightheaded or something, but I just feel like it's like my soul's trying to escape this body or something. It's crazy. What's this? Okay. I'm going to keep that out since that made an appearance like it did. I'm going to move some of this stuff out of the way here. Push this candle out of the way. I've been so klutzy today. I don't want to make a mess of anything. Okay. Okay, let's see here. This is interesting. Okay, the sacral. Yeah, I think you guys are gonna. Yeah, I think you guys are like trailblazers or something. You guys are like way showers or something. Okay, I'm just gonna move some of these things out of the way here so I can see figure out what's going on. Okay, yeah, of course, like on the bottom here's teacher. Being that leader. Listening to your intuition. Following your instincts. Crystal blessing. Cathedral. Light betrayal. I am presence. Celestite Cosmos 15. Unconditional love, Mother Mary. Soul retrieval. Yeah, you know, I wouldn't be surprised at all. I wouldn't be surprised at all if I want to say that you've connected with your higher self, like not just connected with your higher self, but have morphed into your higher self, like you like for the sake of sounding weird, I'm gonna try to explain it the only way I know how. So I did a meditation, I don't know, 3 months or something ago, and during the meditation, it's like I could see like a light body, and then there was like a line that went to it, and then there was another line, and then there was another light body. You know, like they look like just white light like this. They were white light, but they were just like standing. It was just like it looked like a person, which I assumed was my higher self. But it wasn't just my higher self. It was like my higher self and then my higher self again. Do you know what I mean? And it was like the first one, like it's like it reached into my soul and pulled me forward, and then the next one reached and pulled me forward. So I went up like 2 levels to my higher self. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't know if you understand what I mean. Into like a it's like I entered some kind of weird portal during this meditation. And it was really freaky because I had never experienced that before. So that's what I'm trying to explain. I think that's what could be going on with you. Like, I think you could have been like, you know, here, but then you're being pulled through this doorway into this portal into another light body, like another higher self because of your unconditional love. And it's like some kind of blessing is coming in. You know, so that would mean that it's a new timeline. Okay. I think I'm on the right track because my ears start oh, look, and then creativity. That's all about the, you know, and the Aries is all about the fire, and the Mars is all about the fire too, right? And, you know, that has a lot to do with, you know, that fire has a lot to do with the passion. That is about the sacral because of the creativity. There's something that you're definitely birthing something. I don't know what it is that you're birthing. Let's put that over there for now. Okay, let's see if I can get some more details here. Let me just move that there for now. This one here. You know, when I brought this deck out and I shuffled it a little bit and I split it on, oh, look, heart opening. That's exactly what I split it on. And I just split it on that again. Yeah, I really believe that that's what's happening because of your unconditional love. It's created some kind of blessing. And you're in the center of this. Like, you're in the center of all of this. Hi. Dream come true. Your dreams are coming true because you stayed true to your heart's desire. No kidding. Oh, I love this. I love this for you. Okay, let's see what else we have here. I'm going to take this one. And this one. It's on the bottom. Spiritual practice. Yeah, you've been doing the work. Making time for your spiritual practice will assist you with clearing your mind and restoring your inner peace. Okay. Yeah, purple gives me that third eye too. And when I was dealing with this deck, the third eye popped out a couple times. Let's see what we got here. The starry night. The beaming and glistening light from the stars remind you that there is hope for your future. Your dreams are coming true. Another 15. Just said 15 over here. Yeah, so we get 15 twice, which is 6-6. Hold on, they want me to look that up. Oh, untapped inner power. No kidding. Ooh, hold on. Let me grab this book. It doesn't want to come. It doesn't want to come to me. Okay, what's going on here? Hold on a second. Okay. 66. When you're burdened by worry, stress, or fear, it's more difficult to hear your angel's loving help. This is a message for you to spend time in prayer and meditation. Ask for spiritual intervention and open your arms to receive the help that always follows prayers. Because then you have another 6 here. 666. You know, I'm pretty sure 666, 666 is about, you know, I guess you get another 666 there too, because that's 3 3s, another 6. Okay, let's see here. I don't think this goes up that high though. I'm pretty sure the 3 6s has something to do with earthly matters on material things. Yeah, that has nothing to do with this. Spirit, why did you want me to get that? Okay. Okay. Oh, I see what they're trying to say here. Okay, I think because you're doing so much manifesting and you're doing you know, all about your dreams coming true, I think they just don't want you to obsess about it, because if you start obsessing over it, it can derail it, because it's saying don't worry or obsess over material items, because including money. Worry lowers the effectiveness of your prayers. Fortunately, the angels can answer your prayers if you ask them to. You know, and this deck here, when I split it, it was angels and guides and angels were something like that. Yeah. Use your inner wisdom. Okay. Okay, so just don't over obsess about it. So untapped inner power, you're getting ready to experience great power from within yourself. I don't know what you're doing, but holy crap. It has, I think you're gonna be like changing the world, becoming like a leader for the world, teachers for the new, deeply moved and fulfilled. Yeah, yeah, exactly. You're gonna be very fulfilled. Okay, let's see what's here. The movers and the shakers is what I just heard them say. The movers and the shakers. You're shaking the system. Yeah, I think you're sick of the system. I think you're sick of it. Just not how much well, knowledge and will. Exactly. I think you're sick of the system as much as I'm sick of it. I'm just sick of the way things are. It's time for it to, like, change. Oh, I think I was supposed to keep that bottom card. Whoopsie. Oh well. Oh my god, this deck is new, so it's hard to get the cards out. Tree magic. Look at that. 16, the pomegranate tree. Wealth. Complete harmony and the oneness of the universe attracts love in romance, family, and acquaintances. Wow. Cool. Yeah. I think that whatever you're working on, or make dreams come true. I'm not kidding. Look, your dream's going to come true. Make dreams come true. Recognize manipulation. Yeah, you've recognized the manipulation. See, the chains are, she broke the chains here. And look at all that fire energy, like Mars and Aries. You know, Mars is heavily male, so there could be a lot of logical thinking, or, you know, the male energy too is all about, you know, like making things happen, like the action. Yeah, the action. Yeah, that's it, Spirit. The action. You know, see all these, you know, kind of keeps giving me like these portals, right? And doorways here. Oh my. There was something going on. 31, almond tree. A windfall. Inner riches grow from psychological maturity, bringing a windfall of good fortune. I'm not kidding. Like, this is really going to happen. This keeps coming up. The Judas tree, seduction. Your own passion may cause you suffering. Keep alert to what is not yet in sight. Danger can be avoided. See all these hearts on the tree here? All the leaves are hearts. And the green snake. Yeah, staying in that unconditional love. Because if you're in that unconditional love and you use all that logic, you'll be able to avoid any deception. Yeah, because they brought up the manipulation here too. So you might have somebody around you that might want to manipulate you, because I do see this card here where this, you know, he's like fighting the dragon, even though, like, I don't really agree with that, but, you know, I think it's just the assertion, you know what I mean? Like being assertive, because, well, that's what all this energy is all about being assertive. I need a drink. I'm so thirsty. I get so dried out when I'm doing readings. Oh, noisy container. be here. Let's go with this one. I'm going to set that over here for now because I want to pull out that deck here. Heart of Ascension. Yeah, whatever's going on with your heart, with this heart opening that they were doing the past couple months, since the equinox, I heard, since the summer solstice or something, well, summer equinox, I guess, they've been doing like all this heart opening. So with this heart of ascension, I want to make sure that it's still playing. I'm having weird things go on. My camera's been shutting off. Oh, the Tree of Life, number 10. Yeah, you know what? There's a completion that's happening. Okay, let's just leave that. Let's just pull out some different cards here. Ooh, that rain is back in my ear. It's quite distracting, actually. You know, you might actually be finding a lot of that, like, I'm just going to say ear activity because it can come, like, you know, you could be getting, like, high-pitched noises or, like, a static. In your left ear in particular, you could be getting, you know, like what it sounds like when you're underwater for too long and then your ears fill up and then you come out and everything's kind of garbled. You know what I mean? Look at that. Resolution. Oh, there's a butterfly there. This is about joy, transformation. You know, again, you know, this is a lot about that, the male. You know, this also kind of gives me the Sirius A and B. Refuge. Angelic ones. Look at that. Split it. You know, the angels are definitely bringing a lot of this energy in. Okay, let's see what's here. Ooh, the dragons. Ooh, beyond cycles. See, I knew this. I knew there was cycles that were coming to an end. Completion. Yeah, know yourself. Exactly, Spirit. That's why, because you've come to the of knowing yourself. Okay, the frequency of dynamics supports your ability to harmonize between layers and aspects of different origin and frequency. It helps us to put together a reality that is made up of many different elements, both familiar and completely new, with ease, grace, and great joy. You know that that card that I had, you know, and it had the triangle with the 3 points to it. What did I do? I think I put that away. Hold on, let me see if nope. Ah, oh well, it's lost. Energies. Oh, forget it. Okay. Inner child attunement. Another 3. See, you know, once you know thyself, nothing can change And that's so much why there's so much Aries and Mars, because Aries, they're very self-assured leaders. And that's why, because when you know thyself, you become so self-confident and assured, and you become very fearless because you know thyself. And her third eye is just, it's lit right up. I feel like there's a little more cards here. Number 3, storm. You know, this is that's Metatron's cube there. Yeah, you know, I just think no matter what comes your way, you know, you've dealt with it with grace. Arise, yeah. Lemurian guide, yeah. I yeah. You're going to have a lot of joy. They're showing a lot of dolphins here. One more card, Spirit. City of Lights. Oh my God, I was just thinking of Mount Shasta too. City of Lights. Yeah, you see this light body here? This is like I was trying to explain earlier about the joy of life. Stepping stones. When I was trying to explain, like it was like a light body, and there was like a line going to the next one, and then the next one. You know, I see it looks like these portals are opening. I'm telling you, you're gonna be I think you could be joining. You've built the foundation now. So I really believe that you're going to be connecting with your higher self. You know, because that keeps giving me like the higher self, because you did the inner child attunement. You've done so much work. Yeah, now there's going to be an expression here. Oh my God, and manifest right underneath it. This expression in the manifest, I'm telling you, you guys are like doing some kind of really freaky cool stuff is happening. Okay, so stepping stones goes here beyond the cycles. You've done all these stepping stones. Oh, my ears. Then we have the joy of life and the flow. One more, Spirit. guidance. Yeah, you have Lemurian God, and then you have guidance right underneath it, and the dove of peace. Look at that, with the city of lights here. Yeah, and then you have sovereignty and awakening, earth and air, the connection. Sweet Jesus, I'm telling you, this is this dragon also has to do with the solar plexus. Number 2, awakening. You could be going through a second awakening with the earth and the air, because this is you know, in that Aquarian sign, that's the last air sign in the zodiac, but it's a water bearer. Yeah, I'm you know, see this angel here in the card? I'm pretty sure that this is going to happen. I think you're going to connect with your higher self, and once you connect with your higher self, you're in a different timeline. So that's why all your blessings will come in, because there's a lot about your like blessings here, your dream come true, your inner power, knowing thyself, like, you know, manifest the joy of life, your guidance. Yeah, there's a lot going on. Yeah, I'm sure this is what's happening. You're in the here and now. Yeah, because even here it talks about a windfall, making your dreams come true. Yeah, that's definitely what's happening. Look at this. Sit down. Dolphin baby. Look at that. Dolphin baby. Yeah, you know, oh my God, look, cosmic circles. Again, you know, they keep bringing up the circles and the cycles and the completion. I'm telling you, we're moving into a new timeline. We're definitely moving into a new timeline. Oh, I love that. It's about time, I have to say. I think we've all been waiting long enough for this day to come. Well, for this time to come, I guess. Okay, so I'm going to save that. I want to pull out a couple of these. Look at on the bottoms, become fearless. More fire. Oh, look, the horn of plenty. Yeah. Yeah, you know, it's, and I know it's because, yeah, you used all these stepping stones, you went beyond the cycles, and now you're in the, is there another one here? The horn of plenty. Yeah, you know that the universe is there's more than enough abundance for everyone. And now you're going to get to experience it. I am a perfect being of light, freeing myself of perfectionism. Yeah, that's exactly. See how she's looking behind her? That's all behind her now. Ooh, what's this? I love my body. My body deserves all my love. Yes, because you've given yourself all that self-love. That's awesome. Freeing myself from perfectionism. I am beyond my identity. Yeah, because you know, you even got the I am presence up here too. I am, I am. Huh? May the sun guide my way. Hmm. Yeah, Metatron's cube. Right hand of God. Okay. All right. That's enough of those. Okay, I want to see what's here. Look, on the bottom is cosmic gifts. Embrace cosmic gifts bestowed upon you to enhance your life journey. Oh God, this is awesome. Okay. Well, guidance from the universe. Oh, you know what? You know, they're talking to me about those planets that are going to be lining up, and it's going to be Uranus, Neptune. I want to say Pluto, but I don't know if that's correct. Open to the universe's wisdom for divine guidance and cosmic connection. Okay, there's another card here. Whoa. Language of the cosmos. Decode the cosmos language for deeper insights and guidance. You know, there's just so much to learn and experience. Soul light. Look at that. Your soul light guides your inner world and path through awakening. Yeah, I'm telling you, you're gonna connect with your higher self, or even maybe two of your higher selves, and then you're going to start being able to manifest all your dreams, and that's going to assist you in your next awakening. Oh, inner voice. Listen to your inner voice for clear and authentic guidance. Self-expression. Knowing thyself. Is there more here? Now split on self-reflection. Reflect your actions and thoughts to gain insights for personal growth. You know, I guess our growth never really ends. You know what I mean? Our soul grows a little. We advance a little. Our soul grows a little bit more. You know, and it just keeps going on like that. Look, stellar energy. No kidding. Channel star energy to activate your inner light and strength. Yeah, and it comes right out in a city of lights. And then it has the mirroring guide and then guidance here with the unicorns. Creative expression. Express your creativity to showcase your unique ideas. Yeah, because this is what it's all been about. It has been completely your expression. Oh, dream interpretation. Decode dream symbols to uncover messages from your subconscious. Yeah, I need to go get the dragon deck. They want me to bring the dragon deck. Yeah, okay. Hold on. Let me grab that. bottom. Okay, let's see here. Oh, more fire. Holy crap. The Seven of Wands. It's because you've been holding your ground. Three of Pentacles. Mastery. Learning. Being the teacher. You know, they brought that up a couple times about you being a teacher, because it started off with this round deck with the teacher. Seven of Wands. This also could be about self-expression too. I mean, it's definitely about holding your ground. But I'm pretty sure it's about your self-expression. For this here, what's on the bottom here? The Eight of Wands. Yeah, more fire. You know, even the dragons are orange here. The Eight of Wands is, you know, this energy is fast approaching. Two of Pentacles, about balance. Okay. Is there anything else here? They told me to turn it over. Look, the Fortune's wheel is what they call it in this one. You know, that's all that, that's destiny. That's the fate. And it comes right out on the manifest too. And what's underneath here? The attunement. And oops, what's this one here? The dynamic, yeah. Just move that dice. Oh, I just flipped it over on the sun. Oh, where's the, oh, there's the mirrors there. Okay. Seven of Pentacles. This is waiting for it to grow. This is waiting for, been waiting so long for the fruits of your labor to come. Oh, the Ace of Wands. Wow. That's that new energy. See here, the Fool. Yeah. This is the zero represents the beginning and the end. So the completion of a cycle. Yeah, there might be some, there's like, you know, this has a lot to do with your consciousness and the illumination. Some kind of new ideas. It comes underneath self-reflection. So there could, and it, you know, this talks about like some kind of insights or something, right? To reflect on your actions and thoughts to gain insight for personal growth. And then this is about illumination, new ideas, creativity, your ability to manifest your consciousness. Yeah. And then the Seven of Pentacles comes out under this creative expression here. And it's split on the Emperor. You know, that's all that heavy masculine energy. That's that action that we were talking about with the Mars and Aries. Looking on the underneath that is the Nine of Pentacles. You know, that's funny because I keep getting that. That's been coming out a lot. About like the Emperor, and then the Nine of Pentacles comes out with it. Yeah, well, And we have the Ace of Pentacles on the bottom. Again, planting those seeds. Manifesting. There is a lot about your manifesting in this reading. Yeah, Judgment. It's all about the clarity. All that's been hidden. Page of Wands again. More fire. Wow. Again, it's more about the creativity. Your dreams. Look, the Page of Cups. Yeah, they just keep bringing up the same things over and over and over. Okay. Okay. Let's see what else is here. You got the 1 and number 10. That's the completion of another, the beginning of one cycle and the end of another. Convention. We have domination. Again, this is Mars, Sagittarius. You know, I think that's what's going to happen. I think that our energy, that, yeah, because I noticed they showed the moon in the dragon, the tarot deck here, about all the secrets and whatnot, right? So I'm pretty sure that when all these secrets come out, our energy is what's going to start dominating. You see, notice how it goes 10, 9, 8, almost like it's like a countdown. Yeah, the drama. Achievement. Yeah, the intuition underneath. Achievement. I'm not going to take these here. Status. Yeah, just like I was saying, like our energy is going to start dominating the timeline, and not in an egoic way, but in a heartfelt way. Yeah, these people they're going to be dethroned. Yeah. Second house is all about money. Ooh. Yeah, the manipulation. You know, that's the second time. Look, recognize manipulation, and then we get manipulation here. Well, achievement again. Protection, though. It's full protection. It's going to be a whole new world. And this manipulation that's been going on all this time, all these people are going to be dethroned. I know it's going to happen. Can't wait. Flirtation. Yeah, the restlessness, exactly. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, I think everybody's tired of it. Everybody's restless. Everybody wants just, let's just get on with it now. Move on. Okay, let's see here. Okay, what do you want us to know? So I can close this reading out. It's getting late. Oh my gosh. Oh, I split on Aries, look. Okay. I know they're pointing out Taurus too. They keep pointing that out in this card here. Oh, split on Taurus again. Solar eclipse. It's this one that you're showing me. What is that? Eros. Okay. Oh my god, is that Mars? No, it's Sagittarius. Solar eclipse and Taurus. I don't know what those are. Hold on. Read the Aries because they keep bringing up Aries. I don't know what they want us to know. Okay, Storm, stop. Think of this card as a call to action. Aries is handing you a spark, and it is your job to turn it into fire. This process should be exciting and positive, so make sure you don't squander this energy on something you aren't 100% behind. If you have been feeling sluggish and uninspired, just know that this is about to change. New opportunities and a burst of energy are heading your way, and they are coming fast. And you notice I put it right out on the Eight of Wands here. Enjoy these last moments of quiet because life is about to be anything but. Yeah, I know. I know. I can feel it coming. Let's see here. Taurus. Step past it. No? Oh, yeah. Because you know Aries, and then it goes Taurus is the next one. It's a ruler of Venus. Okay. You know the symbols of Taurus is coins too. So Taurus reminds us that it is okay to crave comfort and to indulge every once in a while. It is okay to spend some money on yourself as long as your responsibilities are take priority. A good thing to remember is that pleasure doesn't have to cost. A book from the library is going to contain the same words as it would if you purchased it. Flowers picked from the garden smell just as good as ones from a store. If you have been hiding or holding on to resources too tightly, now would be a good time to invest a little in your future. The easiest way to do this is to open a savings account. It will still satisfy your need to possess the funds, but also helps you create a safety net for the future. Solar eclipse. You know, I think I did a reading before about the solar eclipse, that there's something going to happen in the next solar eclipse. Or was that a lunar eclipse? Oh, I can't remember. I do so many readings. Solar eclipse? Oh, where's... Oh, that's back here. Sheesh. What's going on? Okay, solar eclipse. The hair bringer. A solar eclipse occurs when a new moon is directly between the sun and the earth and blocks out the sun's rays. The solar eclipse carries the same potential for opportunity as the regular new moon, but it does come with a warning that you will reap 3 times what you sow, so go forward with clear purpose. I wonder when the next solar eclipse is going to be. Okay, that's that. And then this one, number 49. Number 49. What the hell is that? Heart opening. Number 49. You know, and what was that? The deck here that I split open with the heart, this deck here, and I split the deck, and it was on heart opening that I split the deck. I don't know where it is now, but it was heart opening. I think I showed you the card. Oh, was that it there? No. Whatever. It's on video. Purification often happens when the heart is opening and awakening to a new level of expansion presence. I knew it. I said that. I knew this was going to happen. Purification may invoke a temporary revisiting of old wounds. That's why they brought up the reflection. The self-reflection. As the heart outgrows the old ways, those stuck energies are flushed out of body, mind, and soul. This doesn't necessarily feel good at the time, like any detoxification. It can be uncomfortable before it gets better. That's putting it nicely. It might feel like a nightmare. Purification happens because you are capable of going through it and transforming positively through the process. Once the drama of your past wounds start to clear and settle, your heart will have an increased spaciousness, a capacity for blissful love, and a powerful presence. When it happens, stay with it. You are not regressing, you are healing. Your heart knows what it is doing. Trust in the deeper wisdom guiding your path. You know, that's what they did. You know what they did? Because before I started this reading, Jesus, before I started this reading, I said, okay, we are sick of hearing about, you know, the male and the female coming together and the balancing. We're sick of hearing that. We want to hear just what's really going to happen now. Like, we want to know, like, we're tired of waiting. We're tired of this, you know, we just want to know. Let's get on with it, okay? Like, just get on with it already. So what they did is they started off with, you're going to have all these blessings, all this creativity, all this good stuff, and then they circled us right back to the healing and the God damn it. They do it every time. I swear to God. But I mean, there's a lot to heal, I suppose. You know, we all go through a lot, so you know, it takes time, and that's the only way that we're going to elevate, right? You know, all that restlessness that we have. You know, I should have known that they were going to bring something about the emotions, because the sacral is all about your emotions too, right? So anyway, with that, that's all I have. So I bid everybody a good day, or a good night now for me, and I hope this video finds you well. And you know, we're all rising and we're awakening to a whole new level, and we're all gonna be on a new timeline, and you know, all these people that are in this, like, all these thrones are going to just be knocked off these people's heads, and you know, they're going to be toppled, you know what I mean? And then the new leaders are going to take over, people like you, people like me. You know, we're going to bring in a whole new earth, and it's going to be beautiful in the end. I mean, it's going to take a couple decades, but it's going to happen. And I probably won't be around for that. I'm getting too old, but well, maybe, I don't know, we'll see. But you know, all you guys, you're so much younger, so you'll definitely be in that place of leadership and joy, and it'll be awesome for your children and your grandchildren and all the legacy that you leave behind for them. So with that, I'm going to close the reading. So I bid you all a good day or good night. And I'm going to send you all my love and appreciate all of you. So bye, everybody.